Yo, is that my shit? That is my shit, man. Cooked up stories. Put it on, man.
Aw, shit. That's my shit. Cook up stories. Put it on, man. Put it on.
Snoop had gotten into an altercation verbally with this kid, Philip Waldemarian, and so they had been arguing a few different times, and I think it was a little gang taunting going back and forth. Later on, Snoop and his bodyguard, they were driving down the street in his Jeep, and they went back and forth with this guy, and allegedly, he was trying to say something to them.
He had a gun, and, he was going for it, and my bodyguard reacted, like he was supposed to do.
Snoop's bodyguard shot and killed Philip Waldemarian.
I was traumatic and didn't know what to do and, who to turn to.
I did a phone call about what happened. We didn't turn Snoop in right then and there. Snoop was in hiding for a little bit.
I wanted to turn myself in because I didn't want to be, looked at as somebody who did a crime and running. I'm innocent and I want to go turn myself in and let them know what happened.
Death Row's known all afternoon that they're going to have to turn Snoop in, but they don't because that same week were the MTV Music Awards. This is a promotion pre-booked for Doggy Style. Snoop turns himself in for first-degree murder. Immediately, Suge gets him released on $1 million bond, the 10 p.m. house arrest.
I'm like, damn, man, you got a murder and you out? Suge made shit happen.
Suge has this reputation he's building, creating this impression of kind of invulnerability.
Snoop was all over the news when this story broke.
I said, I'm cool with Puffy and Biggie doing the interview with you. Tupac took it as if I wasn't down with him no more, as if I was side busted, as if I was scared. Death Row looked at me as like a traitor. Next day, I actually had to fly back home from New York. And normally on a private plane, it'd be Pac, his security, me, my security, Suge, and a couple of his homies. This time I go to the airport, my security walking with me. Suge like, hold up, they can't roll. They gotta catch a regular flight. So now I'm like,
That's not a good sign.
okay. First of all, Pac ain't said to me though, from that moment on.
But everybody else has security.
Yeah. I seen it happen. I know how to get down.
I was just gonna say, that's what my mind was
I
doing.
know how to get down.
Yeah.
I'm not a stranger to danger. I know what it is. So now I get on the plane. So now I'm looking around. Pac right here, a couple other right here. I'm like, what's up, Pac? And they do me like this. So I walk to the back of the plane. Give me a blanket. Grab me a knife and a fork. Put the blanket over my nose right here. My little black glasses on and ride like this the whole flight. Hoping one of them come with me so I can stab at everybody on this mother. This is a 5.5 hour flight. Don't nobody say one word to me. Not one word. Just having conversations and doing all kinds of things, saying nothing to me. Now we land. My Rolls Royce, Tupac Rolls Royce, Suge Rolls Royce. We step off the plane. I'm like, Pop, you going to Vegas to the fight? I said, that's the last time I seen my live.
We really gotta have a real conversation with Snoop. We weren't gonna have a conversation with him about is that I've been knowing that young dude a long time. I did everything in my power to make sure he kept his freedom.
For almost 2 years, Snoop has been out on $1 million bail paid by Death Row Records.
And I knew that Pac did everything right by him by putting all eyes on me, speaking about him and being real with him. And if it's true what they say, face to face is gonna be a lot of explaining to do. Warren did a thing where he said that Snoop had a radio. He was at Snoop house when the shit happened.
I looked out the house and Snoop was outside. Then he had this the next tail back there. Remember the motherfucker? That whatever it was hitting him all the way from what was going on from Vegas. And then he started getting calls and shit. And they was telling him that Tupac got shot and da-da-da-da-da.
only way you have a radio if you was at the fight with us and you had a security detail. Now you're not having a security detail, what are you doing with the radio?
Put it together. Let's do this music. But the problem is, he was signed with Still with Suge. Everybody at that time was deathly afraid of Suge.
Death Row Records mastermind Marion Suge Knight has been in lockdown for violating state probation by beating the hell out of some guy at a Las Vegas casino.
Suge was in jail, but that doesn't mean Suge is not still coming after you.
I was deaf to the end, but I started feeling like they was out to get me.
And the gang violence situation that's connected to Death Row is deadly. These dudes do not play.
Death Row had to sell Snoop to keep the business rolling. No limit, we could make a business move like that.
I remember saying, "You sure you want to deal with Suge?" He's like, "Well, he's got guns, we've got guns, who cares?"
I've never been afraid of no man, you know.
So P goes to Mule Creek Prison.
I met with Suge Knight and said, "Look, man, what you want for Snoop? I heard that you got a deal on the table." They had a conversation. They got an understanding. Worked out some numbers. Told me what it was, and I put an extra $200,000 or $300,000 on it, and that was it.
What was the number?
It was a couple mil. I was working against the devil, and through the grace of God, Master P put a deal together. I signed, they signed, Suge signed, and it's official like a referee with a whistle. Snoop Dogg's a No Limit soldier. So, this is what happened. We sitting on the inside. Death Row guys walk up. So we chopped it up. 5 minutes later, it's about 7 of them around me. I ain't paying attention. So the soldiers didn't went on stage. Now I'm back here talking to these Death Row niggas by myself. We end up yapping and yapping and yapping. They talking behind my ear. So I'm like, let me holler at you. So now they were like, you owe Suge apology. I'm like, fuck Suge, nigga. Nigga like, what? Maybe Snoop was talking crazy to them, and they called him slipping. So the soldiers didn't went on stage. Now I'm back here talking to these Death Row niggas by myself. Nigga tried to take off on me. Whoa, he missed. I get out of there.
I'm up on the side stage, and Snoop just comes flying by him.
Master P and them get the word while they on stage.
I could see somebody, and they're telling everybody to come.
They literally ran off the stage in the middle of the performance. Boom, and everybody was like running out of the gate, so we run after him. DJ's got the record spinning. There's gunshots on the song, but audience doesn't know that. So now a riot is happening.
You see the red shirts coming. And I'm like, shit, you see the camouflage too. I get a whiz, no cuts, no scars, no hits, no nothing, but I run right into the law. With weed in my pocket and everything, because I'm trying to save my life. They handcuffed me. He put me in back of the police car.
And as soon as we come out the door, we got officers going, punching our faces and helicopter, get on the ground. They didn't know where Snoop was. They're screaming, "Where's fucking Snoop? Snoop alright." The 20 cops aiming shotguns at them. They're screaming back, "Y'all need to get on your knees. Everybody on your knees." And they're like, "We ain't getting on our fucking knees." It's a standoff.
I know Limit soldiers was ready. I was in the back of the police car like this. I seen about 9 niggas walk out like this. Master P and them was going crazy. What's happening? What's up? What? Because they just heard that the niggas just jumped Snoop. They didn't jump me. They didn't get none. Been doing this shit for years, nigga. They take me and my cousin Daz to jail, and when we get in there, Ray J's in there. So we spend 4 hours in jail with Ray J. I ain't making this shit up, man. He's not with Death Row no more. He's with No Limit. Nobody's messing with Snoop. That's it. Money in rap. Master P put money in rap. Break that down. Big difference. When I was on Death Row Records, we made a lot of fucking money, but Suge Knight controlled it all. Everything was in his name. He distributed the money. He passed it out. He gave you what he felt you should have. We got a lot of money, but it may not have been what we supposed to have. On No Limit Records, Master P taught ownership. These cars are in your name. This house is in your name. This account is in your name. You're going to go get you some business. You're going to go open up something. You're going to establish yourself as a businessman. Shit that I wasn't taught on Death Row Records. All my cars was in Suge Knight name.
Wow.
Get pulled over. Police. Oh yeah, Mr. Knight. Who? I'm not Mr. Knight.
Wow.
All my cars?
And that's how you found out?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Remember I'm a young nigga that just...
Yeah.
I'm from the hood and I'm signing my life. What with Dr. Dre, nigga? And Suge cool as a motherfucker. I'm cool with Suge. I'm cool with Master P, Dr. Dre. I'm cool with everybody.
Yeah, I mean, how can you not be cool with Snoop?
But I had to go get that cool with him. I had to go sit down with Suge when we wasn't cool.
Right.
I seen him in Vegas. I was, moving around doing my thing. And while I was getting the hotel room, nigga, she said, "Hi, Suge." I'm like, turn around. And my security, he big old nigga, like 6'9", 340. He immediately on him. Boom. Suge like, "Doggy dog. Man, tell this nigga I ain't tripping, man. Tell this nigga to kick back. Cause it's like my dog is on him, man." Like, calm down. Sit. I said, "All right, nigga, check it out. You know where I'm at." He said, "Nigga, let me come holler at you." I said, "Let me finish with this real quick."
What was the temperature at that point between the relationship?
Hot.
Well, okay. Yeah.
Hot. Like, I had niggas that wanted to write, they seen him before I did.
Right.
I had to tell them, let me holler.
Right.
So this is what I do. I say, when I finish with this little woo-wop I'm with, I'm going to have my folks come down here and tell you what room I'm in. And then when you come up to my room, there ain't going to be nobody in there. Just me and you. 45 minutes, I send my nigga down, go get cuz and tell me come up. I said, matter of fact, don't even come up with him. I want him to feel comfortable. Just tell him where. Matter of fact, give him the room key. Come on in. Nobody in there, just me and my nigga Superfly. Superfly sitting right next to me. But Superfly ain't no threat. He just producer nigga that's just want to hear exactly what's happening. So we chop it up. And the whole conversation is, nigga, I loved you, nigga. I could have saved you. I had nothing but love for you. And his conversation was, nigga, I love you. I ain't got nothing but love for you. Why did you try to get me popped when you loved me? You know what? I forgive you. I ain't gonna do nothing to you. There's niggas outside that want your head right now. I ain't gonna do nothing to you. You gonna go and walk up out here and we gonna be cool from this day forward. And we been straight.
Shit. Cook up stories.